Good morning, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. This is maintenance week 35. It is day 2. It is Tuesday. It is the last day in April. That's pretty cool. The last day in April. And I got up this morning. I'm up a quarter pound, which is basically, you can fluctuate an eighth or a quarter of a pound. And go up or a half pound. It's no big deal. What's really important to me is what I weigh in at this point next Monday, because as I've told you in previous videos, next Monday is my drop dead date. I fully don't expect at this point to hit 198. I wanted to, I tried. But next Monday will tell me, because that's when I start my new water fast, that will tell me whether I have 8 pounds to lose on a water fast or 12 or 15. It will tell me my beginning weight for my next water fast, because I will lose the 8 pounds or 12 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever I wind up at on Monday, and I will touch 198. And it's a little frustrating not being able to reach it, but life happens, and you have to give yourself a break sometimes. It doesn't mean I failed, because look, I started at 315. So to be in the low 200s from 315, I would say this is successful. You need to do this, folks. If you're fat, if you're obese, if you're ugly, well, if you're ugly, water fasting can't help. But if you're fat and obese, and you're sick and tired of looking and feeling the way you look and feel, try water fasting. Every so often, and I said this often on my channel also, I'm not out after 1 million subscribers. I know that my loyal viewers don't watch every day. I don't expect you to. If you can, hopefully this channel is an encouragement to you. This channel is an educational channel and teaches you something. Even if you just watch my frustration and how I overcome it, you'll learn something from it. But every now and then I get a report on viewership and, how many hours you all watch. Well, this morning I woke up and I got a report, and apparently they actually count the number of videos that you submit on YouTube. I now have submitted over 700 videos on YouTube. Now, I'm not, what's the word? I'm not throwing that out in your face as some great accomplishment. What I hope you take away from 700 videos is, number one, I'm committed. I'm committed to not only losing the weight, which I've done, but I'm committed to keeping it off. That's very important. And you've come with me on my journey through 700 videos. You've watched me. I started at 315. I thought a miracle had occurred when I hit 299.9. Little did I know I had a lot more weight to lose. But it's taken 700 days. It's taken 700 videos to show you that you can lose weight and you can keep it off. But it's a lifestyle change. And if you're not ready to make the lifestyle change, for God's sakes, don't water fast. Don't diet. Don't do Dr. Phil or Jenny Craig or Newt. Don't do any of that. Just go eat yourself to the grave. Keep eating the way you're eating and watch your ass get wider and wider and wider. Keep eating the way you're eating and watch your health deteriorate and continue to deteriorate until one day you wake up and you say, well, I'm either going to die and they're going to put me in a double wide casket, or I've got to figure this weight issue out. Because truly, this is not water fasting's not a 60-day plan. You lose the weight and then you go off water fasting and you go back to eating normal. Now, you do go back to eating normal food. You're more mindful of when you eat, why you eat, where you eat, what you eat, and the quantities you eat. You've learned that if the food manufacturers put enough salt in your food, if they put enough sugar in your food, if they put enough fat, infuse it into your food, you'll eat anything. You have no willpower. I told one of my bowling buddies yesterday, he's like, you're to be commended. Anybody with your willpower to water fast that long. I'm like, I don't have willpower. It was either lose the weight or have my doctors cut my legs off and my feet. It was either lose the weight or continue to watch my health deteriorate. There's nothing about willpower in there. And he argued with me. He's like, no, you have great willpower. He could not have done that. Look, if someone says, I'm either going to cut your legs off and your feet off, or you're going to lose weight, you'll figure out a way to lose weight. I mean, it's as clear and simple as that. I'm 69 years old. I'm not really that impressed with life. But I have no desire to see what's on the other side, at least not yet. I've always said, and my wife and my kids know this, and they all think I'm morbid, but I've always said I want to live to be 75. And then I'll eat a big piece of birthday cake, stroke out, go into sugar shock, and die. And they think I'm joking, but I'm serious. So I've only got about 6 years left. But this is a lifestyle change. This is not a do this for 2 weeks or do this for 8 weeks and then go pig out. It's just not. So I had one viewer make a comment. They're like, why do you hate water fasting so much? Look, water fasting is a meat axe approach to losing weight. My wife will tell you I have the meat axe approach to all problems, including losing weight. Water fasting shocks your body because your body is used to getting sugar and salt and caffeine and fat, and your body is used to being fed 3 times a day and 2 or 3 snacks a day, and your body is used to, and suddenly you go start a water fast and your body goes, oh shit, the the first 7 calendar days, you're not even allowed water on a water fast. And it throws your body into shock. I mean, it's like, this idiot, he's not feeding me. He's not giving me liquids. He's not, no more coffee, no more tea, no more caffeine, no. He's lost his mind. So starting a water fast is hard on your body. I admit it. I've gone through it many times. And I'm about to go through it again starting next Monday at 8 a.m. So join me. It's a good time for you to start your water fast. But this is a journey. It's not a destination. I will be water fasting or on maintenance for the rest of my life until I draw my last breath. Because unlike now, 3/4 of the American public, my ass is not that big. My waist is a 38 waist. That's down from a 54 to 56-inch waist. And I have no intention of going back remotely approaching 315. I just don't. I don't care who likes it. I don't care who doesn't like what I eat, when I eat, what I eat, what I really don't care. What I do know is I've lost the weight and I'm managing to keep it off. And you're watching me. And if I thought it would help, I would get down on my knees and beg you, plead with you to please lose weight. Try water fasting. If you don't have any success with water fasting, try something else. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on losing weight. Find what works for you. But for God's sakes, lose the weight. I'm rambling here, but I just get the sense that a couple of you need to hear it. You know, I had a man contact me late last year, mid part of last year. He challenged me to stay between 220 and 230. He's like, I don't think you can. Because if you can stay between 220 and 230, then I'll know you really can manage your weight. Well, 230, really? 230 seems fat to me. I mean, I'm 210, 212. I touched 208. I mean, 230 was like, I was jumbo at 230. So I'll reach 198 and you'll watch me do it. And I hope I encourage you. And like I just said, I would get down on my knees and beg you and plead with you if I thought it would do any good to start your own water fast. I mean, you can't say you can't afford it because I'm not asking you to buy a gym membership. I'm not asking you to buy prepackaged foods that I sell or anybody else sells. I'm not asking you to buy supplements. I don't want you buying any supplements. I don't want you taking any supplements. I'm not even asking you to exercise. You don't need a gym member. I don't want you exercise. If all you do is get out of bed and walk to your chair, your easy chair, and you sit there all day and you watch reruns of Dragnet, that's fine. You will still lose weight on this water fast. So join me. Take me up on my challenge. You will feel terrible your first week. I have a couple of newbies on this channel that are going through their first week. And they've already let me know, hey, you weren't kidding. I feel terrible. I feel the worst I have felt in years. And you will. You will. And it may go as long as the first 10 days. And then you will very slowly start to improve. You will very slowly start to feel better and better and better. But lose the weight, folks. I don't know any other way to say it. Lose the weight. I don't care. Do liposuction. If liposuction's your game, do it. If Ozempic, you want to take a pill for the rest, go do it. But shrink the size of your butt, because your body will thank you for it. So I know I sound like a preacher today, but I never dreamed I would make 700 videos on YouTube. But people need to hear this message. And again, I don't want 10,000 subscribers. I don't want 10 million subscribers. I want a very small group who are dedicated to losing weight. That's all I want. I'm not trying to change the world. I don't care if the world never sees my videos. I have a very small following of people that do watch my videos, that do listen to what I have to say, that do watch me struggle and watch me succeed and watch me handle problems. And that's all I want. And if you want to share a link to my videos with your fat and obese friends, that's the highest personal compliment that you could pay me. Because your fat friends, especially your obese friends, need to see someone that's losing the weight and keeping it off. They need hope. They need to see someone actually doing it without having their hand held out saying, send me your money and I'll make you skinny. Buy my book and I'll teach you how to be skinny. Buy my prepackaged food or my supplements and the pounds will melt away. Bullshit. I smile because I've done all that. When the finger points at you, the thumb points right back at me. I have spent thousands of dollars. So when a bowling friend of mine says, "Oh, you have great willpower," I said, I'm an adult. I have no willpower. You pack enough salt, sugar, and fat into something, get out of my way. If you stand between me and that plate of food, look out. Even today, I have to mindfully watch the quantities of food I eat. So that's my status update for today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love to hear from you. If you don't feel comfortable posting something on a YouTube channel or any of the other ways you can communicate with me, drop me an email. Let me know how you're doing. I care about you. I care about how you're doing, what challenges you're having, and I'd like to hear from you. My email address is Thomas, Thomas, F as in fudge, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. And just put water fasting in the subject line. So make it a great day. Make it a productive day. I'm going to go spend a few hours out in the garden and working outside. I'm going to get out and enjoy the day, and I will see you tomorrow.